much value do you put in time? And I ask that only because I'm a time freak. I am somebody who likes to be really super early because 3 hours early makes me feel like I'm 6 hours late. But time is so valuable to me. And I'm on this mission right now where I'm trying to calm down, to give myself a certain amount of time to do things, but don't freak out if what I set out to accomplish is not met. Just calm down. A form of meditation is when I take my daily transition walk. It puts me in the center of this forest in South Charlotte, North Carolina, where I am just listening to what is going on around me. Even the panting of my dog when we're upon that path. I will sit there and listen to the rhythm of that so I can disappear from my addiction to time. How do you deal with that stinking tick, 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 tick? Because when you want something to be over quickly, it won't be. And when you want something to last forever, well, it won't be. Hey, it's Arrow. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer, a silent wolf. I sit beneath the brush and I observe life. I love to look at life and then take notes. In fact, I was just talking with Anand Varma. He's got a brand new book out called Invisible Wonders, and he basically said the same thing. He says there's so much going on around us that if you take a camera and you photograph the things that we're missing, suddenly your heart changes. This is The Daily Mess. The fallen leaves are beginning to mount up on the deck. It's not that I'm lazy. I just tend to wait for the majority of those leaves to tumble before whipping out the leaf blower. I see the leaves as being storytellers, to be so close to the sky, waving in the wind while withstanding the twists and turns of every passing storm. But I'm that guy who sees a leaf on a tree as only part of the story. Why can't it be the flower before the fruit? A leaf helps feed what the human eye can't see. I've taken so many notes of all the mushrooms that are in full bloom right now in the forest. To a tree, they connect a lot of things together beneath the soil. Science says it's how trees speak to each other. As the leaves break down, aren't they in essence feeding the mushrooms or giving them secret hideaways to do their thing? Fall doesn't represent death or an ending. Maybe it's just rest for nature's makers, while the rest of nature finds energy in the fruits of the tree. Stop. Look around. Pay attention. I sound like my dad. Just stop and pay attention. There is so much moving around us that we really don't want to identify with because it's taking away from your time. In this forest, we have a herd of deer. I love my deer because they're so peaceful, but I've never taken the time to see what they're eating. Now, people will get upset because, well, they're eating my flowers, they're eating my plants, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But they're also eating other things that are keeping things away. The importance of the deer, the peacemaker. Take the time to look at your surroundings, even if you're in the car in the city, because there's something very beautiful about traffic in a city. Yeah, because it messes with our time, we hate it. But if you take the time to just look at all of the designs and the colors and listen to the music in other people's cars, or maybe check in with a conversation, a little eavesdropping, I get it. All of a sudden, everything around you is part of the painting, but it calms you down. I'm Arrow, and that's The Daily Mess.